Hey, how you doing? It's Ryan from Interactive Garage. We're a little bit early on our new product and new vehicle release announcements because I try to do it every 30 to 45 days. But we've got a new vehicle ready, we've got a bunch of new products ready, and we're kind of coming into the SEMA show time. So we're gonna have another announcement right before the show for those of you that are going. So let's just jump right into this because we got a few things to go over. And transition over here. So the new vehicle is the 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. We've got 5 of their top models. Some of the models you will see that it does have a crew and a double cab, but if you select something like a High Country is only available in the crew cab, and that's not from us, that is from Chevrolet. So we try to be as exact as the OE manufacturers are. Same thing with the beds. We've got the standard box and the long box. And then what I will do is go over the new products for this vehicle in the next screenshot here that we'll do it via the Excel spreadsheet that I've done in the past. But what you will see is, we are waiting for a lot of the vendors, aftermarket vendors, to come out with their products for this vehicle. We're pretty heavily loaded in the wheels and tires category just because it's the same 8-lug pattern as the previous model. And, a lot of the accessories that you are going to see are from Chevrolet. So the Chevrolet accessory division, but definitely a few items up there to play around with. One that we also go over in a second, but Trail FX, tons of new toolboxes for them. Not only on this vehicle, but as well as on all the other trucks that have a rear view. I believe the number is about 50 SKUs per vehicle that you can see in the bed of the truck and the rear, and then it does transfer over to the front view, so that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna jump right over to new products. So new products, I'm just gonna go over pretty quickly. I'm going to classify them as you see here from vendor. A lot of this, you're going to see this. So this is our classification for the newer Chevy Silverado, the one I just showed you, the 2020. So you've got some amp research steps on there. You also have a new amp research step on the Gladiator. A couple new products from ARB on the Toyota 4Runner, couple of their suspension systems, and then their rear bumper on the JLs. Couple new ATX wheels, and again, these are not really new, but they're carryover applications from the current or the previous 2500. AVS, some of the new light shields, really cool product. Seeing a lot of those come over from people playing around on Interactive Garage. Back Industries on the 2020. Same thing with BFG. So here's your Chevy accessory division products that are available for this vehicle. So again, not a ton, but they are cranking out new products as well. Tires on the 2020, fuel tires, fuel wheels. On the Go Rhino side, added a lot of new Go Rhino products on that Jeep Gladiator. They pumped out a lot of their new Nerf steps and running boards, so we got those applications on. Grid Off-Road, not only on the 2020 2500 HD, but added all their 6-lug applications. So the Ford, all their 8-lug applications, and the Ram and the Ford. So you see a ton of new Grid wheels. Again, Grid is only available through Keystone. A whole new load of KMC wheels on all the vehicles. So a ton of new KMC. I think there was like 150 new SKUs on there. Lund, you see, again, here comes that same Silverado. A few new products on the Ranger that were just announced. Method wheels on the new vehicle. Mickey Thompson wheels and tires. Milestar tires. Moto Metal wheels. I'm just cruising through these because these are the ones that are available on that new vehicle. So once that new vehicle launches, it's just kind of a given that we put all the new tires and wheels that carry over. Motor City Aftermarket, a new vendor. As of last month, we added several new products on both the JL, the Gladiator, as well as some JK products. So rock rails, some pretty cool new trail mirrors, tube doors, roll cage light, speaker mount, really neat product from them. So a bunch of new stuff from Motor City. In Fab, a couple new Gladiator steps that were released. Some more Pro Comp tires for the Chevrolet HD. New rear bumper on the JLs from Rampage. The roll-in lock, so this is all again for the Chevy 2500 HD. Some Rough Country products. A couple new Rough Countries on the JLs. Same thing with Rugged Ridge, new rear bumper. Toyo tires on the 2500, and then we get to Trail FX. We talked about the toolboxes, again, a ton of toolboxes. We're also going through some of the other applications to fill in some of the rear bumper images that we're getting, full replacement front bumper images, some tonneau cover applications that we needed to fill in, and then again, just toolboxes, storage boxes. It's crazy how many boxes that they actually have available. Go to their website, you can see them all. The majority of the applications are on our full-size trucks, and then our Colorado and Tacoma we will have coming soon. On Warren, we finished off the Ascent line of front bumpers on the last update. We've got the rear bumpers on this update. Weston, some products not only for the Chevy, but their new in-channel wind deflector. I shouldn't say new to us. We put their in-channel wind deflector, and then finish it off with the Zone product, or Zone Lift for the new 2020. So again, a lot of product for that 2020 new Chevy Silverado HD. The GMC Sierra 2500 HD is gonna follow. We're working on that one next. Seems that the vendors, not only on the Chevy side, but the GMC accessory division, they pump out the Chevy stuff first, and then the GMC kind of follows. So we're kind of doing the same thing with the products that we release there. All right, so let me come back to a screenshot here. Give me 1 second. So the next thing we're going to kind of go over is the new background switcher. So the new background switcher that we sort of went over on the last update, again, this is really the great UX for your consumers. They can come and see what their vehicle looks like on a bunch of different backgrounds. So pretty cool. We will keep adding backgrounds. What I wanted to do is kind of go into the admin and show you how you can set a default background to your program. So when they come onto your site, or if they come into your location and you have Interactive Garage displayed, what you can do is you can set your background. You can come in and click on, let's say this is the desert one you wanted to have as your default. As soon as you hit save, this will be your current default background image. The customer can still go in and use their background switcher and change out to what they want to see, but at least what this will do is give you the option of what you want the customer to see first. So again, coming into snow season, you can go ahead and set it that way. If you're lucky enough to live by the beach somewhere, you can set it default there. So again, that's how you do that in your admin. All right, next we're going to talk about, so what we did is we kind of went away from our custom backgrounds that many of you that first started out with us got a custom background to see. So we got rid of that only because, we had so many different options as far as, so we had so many different options, from seeing a Jeep with the products coming onto it, the trucks with products coming onto it. We had so many requests of, I don't want to see this product come on with that vehicle. I don't want to see that vehicle on my custom splash page. So we did away with the splash page. I've had a couple people call me up and say on our splash page, should we worry about any of the products or any of our screens that might be burning in? Burning in was really back in the plasma days of computer monitors before LED. So if you have one of our displays, they're all LED. You don't have to worry about LEDs burning in. If you do shut your computer down at night, great. If not, you don't have to worry about your LEDs burning in. So we got away with the splash page. So our program and the way that we went on to the admin on our side is, if your kiosk was set to go to your URL string /splash, that is now automatically redirected to /kiosk. And what that is going to do is go right to the vehicle select page. So this is your vehicle select page, and this is now going to be your default page for not only your website, but anyone that is running the Interactive Garage on a display stand, large screen TV, tablets at their location. We also went with a much nicer little way to put your logo here instead of the Interactive Garage logo that's always been front and center on the screen. And even to the point of inside the Interactive Garage, your logo is actually more present than the Interactive Garage logo. So we listened to everybody saying, we want more representation on the page. And with the way that the background was, being fully responsive and design, a lot of times where we put that logo, sometimes would get hidden based upon the size of the screen. So this also eliminated that. So your logo gets to stay here. We get a nice little logo down here, and the customer can go and have a nice user experience, customizing their vehicle just as they have been able to on an Interactive Garage from day one. So new vehicle, new products. We went over the background switcher, how to change that up in your admin, and then the kiosk versus the kiosk mode versus the splash page that used to be. So if you have any questions on any of this stuff that we've gone over, please feel free to hit me up, Ryan@interactivegarage.com or 435-879-8208, extension 1. Lots coming right before SEMA. A big announcement that we've talked about a couple times with our partnership with Keystone. New vehicle and a ton of new products. A couple new wheel vendors and a couple new step vendors, and products from our existing vendors that we're just going to keep cranking out. So again, thank you, and have a great month. We'll talk to you in a couple.